Hey folks, Quilly18 here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play The Sims 4 with the Odell Hayes family, who just had a baby. Ellis here is going to try to go to the park and play for tips. He's going to need to earn $100 in tips for his next promotion. And we need some money so that we can move into a better, nicer house, which I have designed. Which I will show you in the future. We'll just have to wait until we can move in. But we need like 30,000 bucks to buy the house, and then probably at least an extra 10,000 for some furnishings. So about 40 grand in total, and our current house is worth about 22. So it'll take a bit more. Okay, how do we do this? Inventory, guitar, setup. Oh, how do we get tips? All right, people are gonna start listening. Oh, they just gave me money. Oh, well then. That's an aspiration. We also need to serenade a sim while flirty. I'm gonna have to do that to my wife later. Anyone else? You there. Call over. And you too. You guys should all listen to me. I'm super awesome. Let's play some rock. I know it's gonna sound funny because I'm on fast forward. Oh, he's got to work in an hour. Does this count as practice for his job? Apparently. Or maybe, I don't know. Play more music! Maybe finish the song. Maybe I could just say jam. That's probably it. He's probably playing like one song. Jam. More tips. All right. Oh, does he have to work right now? He's got to work right now. And did he finish this? No, he didn't. He's got to do actual practice, I think. Boop. So I'm assuming it's going to boot me back to the household now, to the next person in the list. That would be a pretty smart way of doing this. Should be noticed at this, noted at this point with the loading times, I'm on a standard hard drive. For this, I'm not playing The Sims on an SSD. I suspect that if you were playing on SSD, these load times would be about 5 seconds at the top. How should it work? Schmooze celebrities. Increases charisma skill. Nah, just work normal. Work normal is fine. Yes, how's the mommy? I think the mommy's doing fine. I don't think we started a book. There's something we can do there? No. Needs to be weeded, though. Oh, no, we did. Wooing while expecting. Which is a terrible, awful name. There we go. She's back to being flirty again. Wants to woohoo. How's woohooing only worth 50? Woohooing should be worth like 200 satisfaction points at least. I don't know, man. Actually, the other thing I should do is just complete this level. Which I could do probably pretty easily if I just went and like harvested this. Oh, there are glowy things. We can get more frogs maybe. Harvest that. Collect some rocks again. Well, finish writing your book. Harvest more random plants. Pick up more rocks. Oh yeah, and this tree. Yeah, this tree here. This is the tree that sends you to a magic world. We'll show that maybe after this day. We'll get her to just pick a few things, hopefully level up her aspirations. Did you finish the book? Oh, Ellis is home. He made 270 bucks, not bad. He's got to go to bed right away. I could send him to the mystical magical world, but wait. She wanted to kiss him. Oh. She's going to go troll the forums. Hold on. Attends. You got to go dig. Harvest. Harvest. Oh, there's another diggable back there, too. We found a turquoise. There we go. Completed garden variety of the botanist. So what do we have to do next? Achieve level 8. Graft onto 10 plants. Yeah, I heard about that. So you can graft multiple plants together into one plant, and therefore you only have to take care of one plant. But you can get multiple things at the same time. Which does sound pretty cool. We're going to dig another one up. And then what we'll do is our turquoise. It's already energizing. That's good. So we don't have to do anything about it. We're going to trash the basil. And I suppose the snapdragons and bluebells. This is a sandium. Oh, we have to be home for this. So let's go home. We're going to publish our book. Our romance book. And then... So I don't get this. Turquoise is already energizing... Or this diamond. Oh, we got diamond as well. The diamond's already energizing level 3. If we send this in, what happens? Does it get better? Whatever. We'll send them all in. We'll figure out. Just like here, the sadnum is level environment 3. All right. We'll see what happens with those bad boys. Meanwhile, I was going to do something else. Now I can't remember what that is. So let's do some weeding. I mean, we'll keep practicing our gardening by, like, actually doing garden-y things. Gilbert is very hungry. We need to feed him. Stop. He doesn't turn red, though. I was actually surprised. Feed, oh, breastfeed. That's awesome. That's a new option. That wasn't in the game before, was it? Pretty sure there was only bottles. Oh, that's cool. We need, like, a rocking chair in there. Like the image I always have. Mm-hmm. Oh, it actually increases the relationship, too. Oh, that's great. She wants to show off her muscles. Nice. Well, she's confident, I suppose. Let's talk. She hasn't really interacted with him. Silly faces, cuddle, just queue up a bunch of stuff. I know anything about babies. About 3 seconds after they eat, they're going to have to poo, so we'll queue up a change diaper, too, just to make sure. We socialize. We fed, we socialized, we changed. What more could a baby possibly want? Show off, too? Oh, interesting. Could bounce. No, no more bouncing. We've done way too much of that. How is she feeling? Mommy needs some fun, and she's also kind of hungry. Tell you what, queue up a hunger thing. And then, you know what, queue up a fun thing. I'm curious to see what she's going to do. Trolled the forums. All right, good. I like it. Is that ready to be upgraded? It is, too. It is. Oh, the other thing she could do is go into, like, the magical, mystical world and pick plants there. I think you can do that. Honestly, there's a big part of me that just thinks we just you know, we got to the next rank, we got some credit. I'm not digging the gardening thing. It feels like a lot of work in the next house. I might have like 1 or 2 things to do for gardening, but not much. Let's just change our aspiration. Yeah, I know it's like gonna reset things and whatever. 10 happy plants at once. No, that's way too much work. We want to, where's creative? Creativity. And we want to be a best-selling author. Reward trait will be poetic. Poetic skills can capture life itself in a book and wield it to bring back someone they've lost. Really? Really? You can bring someone back from the dead? Holy crap. Or something. All right, well, fledgling linguist. She needs to write 2 books and beat writer's block. Well, I don't know if we'll have... We only have writer's block like the 1 time. She's been pretty rock solid most of the time. She's got to use the washroom, so use that, and then we're going to start writing. Evolve the tree, because we may as well. Anyway, while you're out there, evolve that one too. Then use. Then, yeah, we'll go ahead. Enable the emotional aura. Enable that, disable that, and then just write a book while inspired. Just have to, like, walk into the room, make sure you become properly inspired before you start writing it. There might even be a different option. I don't think there is, though. She's inspired, and it'll show writing as blue, but then there's nothing specific after that. Let's write some fantasy books. The Clockwork Carnival. Sounds like a great name. I like it. Yeah, I should have started that ages ago, because she's written a lot of books. She's had to deal with writer's block. It might be a little harder to level up, but it still makes a heck of a lot of sense. Because it's more compatible with what she's going to do. She's making tons of bank from writing books, not so much from the gardening. The gardening adds a little bit, but it's not worth the time investment. All right. Daddy, you are hungry, so tell you what. Resolve the hunger, and then resolve your bladder, and then what you're going to do is you're going to bottle feed the baby. You're going to talk to the baby. You're going to rock it, and then you're going to change the diaper. And then you're going to practice your guitar. Victoria aged up! Adulthood, fulfilling dreams, planning for retirement, midlife crises await. Perfect time to start wrapping up those lifelong goals. So they probably, yeah, they both aged up. Older and wiser. Did it reset what he was doing? It sure did. Do that, and then do baby things. And then mommy's gonna go to bed. Or at least have a nap. I guess that's fine. And then we should still send her into the magical, mystical world so you guys can see what'll happen. Alright, let's go do that. Magical, mystical world, here we come. So, it is this tree over here. Alright, this tree. It's big, it's funky looking, and you see it almost has a doorway. See that? So we're going to go there, we're going to view it. We're going to queue up a bunch of views. Spend some time exploring this tree, examining this tree very carefully. Oh, book or report. Body language. It didn't take my name. Oh, it's only worth $50 too. What the hell? That was my woohooing while expecting. There we go. We can view it now. Get more interactions. Like water this thing. There you go. We'll view it some more. Keep viewing it. We'll compliment the tree on its leaves. You really do have some very nice trees. We'll view it a little bit more. Ah! Look at this. Secret doorway. We're gonna go ahead and explore. Now, I don't know if it matters what you choose while exploring. I just clicked all the first options, and it seemed to work. Trunk is a lot bigger than anticipated. It's dark, but somehow not scary. Faint glow is the only light. A rolling burble, the only sound. We're going to follow the sound. There's probably, like, more than one wave. Maybe there's more than one hitting thing in here. Victoria delves a bit deeper and a bit darker. A soft splash tells her that she has just stepped into a shallow stream. We're going to follow it downstream. Taking the path of least resistance and hoping that it doesn't terminate at a sewer main, Victoria is distracted by an ethereal mist glowing ominously. We will enter the mist. The mist is warm and friendly as far as mists go. Without warning, Victoria feels the sensation of being spun around. An exit to the cave now staring her in the face. We will travel to the glade. Yes, we would like to travel to the Sylvan Glade. And we go to a whole new hidden neighborhood. Hidden zone. I mean, it's just like a one-screen kind of zone. There's not tons to do there. But there is a lake that you can fish at. And I suspect that if you're a master fisher person, then that might be a great place to go fishing. I don't expect to have much in the way of skill. I suppose I could go looking for frogs. Maybe there's like a Prince Charming or something. I believe there's some harvestable plants as well. Maybe I'm misremembering, or maybe it spawns on and off. Couldn't catch a frog. Let's try again. Yeah, there's not much. It's pretty over here. Another fishing spot. I thought some of the plants were harvestable, but really a lot of glow over there. But that's just some sort of fairy. Did not catch the frog. So yeah, I don't know. Oh, there we go. Snapdragon flower. That's the same kind we had above, though. Not really new or unique. Well, lily flower is different, but we can only view it. We can't actually take it. Mushroom plants. I don't think they're ready to be picked. So what we'll have to do is we'll have to come back. We'll have to come back another time. Remove wild plants? No, we don't want to do that. And go home by clicking on the tree. Yeah, so I don't know. We'll try catching a frog one more time, and then we'll go home. This is a wild mushroom plant. Well, thank you. Couldn't catch a frog. Oh, well. Let's go home. So there you go. There's the Sylvan Glade. For all I know, there's more stuff like that in the world. Or more stuff like that accessible even from that one tree. I have no idea. Kind of an interesting little semi-Easter egg, though. I don't know. If anyone knows anything more like that, please let me know in the comments down below. Quite curious. All right, how are we feeling energy-wise? You need to eat, shower, probably go to sleep. Baby should be okay. I believe Daddy just took care of the baby. Brew healthy green. Oh, right. I put the green tea down. I've never used the machine. Healthy green tea. Now, what he was pouring in there was tea, right? Really? Not good? Not spoiled. It's okay quality. It's fine. Settle down. Grab a drink. You just made it. I know. You want to talk to your wife. I get that. They haven't woohooed since the baby. No, that's not true. They have woohooed once. God, these two have to get their minds out of the gutter. All they think about is woohooing. What's he looking like for work here? He's got to practice. He doesn't work for another couple of days, though. Oh, he wants to embrace his wife. She doesn't need to nap, but hang on. She can recite poetry. Love poetry. Yes, let's do that. Also, they need to move their love item back into the room. Oh wait, I can't pick it up in this mode. Oh, you put down a drink there. Yeah, let me just put it outside for now. Then take his coffee, move it there. Take the love bucket, put it there. I think it's still disabled though, so. Alright, recite love poetry. Oh, she's gonna open up her book. Oh, he's gonna swoon while he's listening. Let's enable the flirty aura. She really does need to sleep though. Sorry. Well, you know what? Hold on. You know what's a good way to fall asleep? Their love is not maxed out right now, so that's unacceptable. Oh. Apparently she's slightly funny now. Good. Alright, woohoo. Do it. Why do they always walk out of the bedroom first? I guess there's not enough room for them to sort of like have their conversation about woohoo. Whoa! Oh, Ellis. Oh, God, I'm so sorry, man. Ouch. Listen, it's the second time you've gone for a nap. Go for a proper sleep. Oh, I feel so bad. They're like, you want a woohoo? Yeah. Boom. Passes out instantly. Whoops. All right, what's he doing? Playing video games? I hope that's what he's doing on the computer. Let's clean this up. That's almost spoiled. Drink your tea, man. You didn't drink it last time. Drink that, and then you can practice your guitar. Oh, we need to go and, well, we do need to practice, so we can get full credit for this. But then we do have to go and play for tips. Which is different from practicing, apparently. Okay, practice until you potentially gain a level. I mean, certainly got to practice enough to get this done. But you're very close to a level, and you might get tips better, faster. Oh, baby needs some loving. Hold on. You're not going to play for tips. You can finish your guitar, just because you're almost there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to feed. We're going to cuddle. And then we're going to diaper. Did you finish your guitar? Yes. Stop. And then put it in your inventory. Gosh. Absolute minimum amount of interaction. Diaper. Gilbert just became good friends with Ellis. Good. Okay, well, listen. Mommy's got to do that too, apparently. Mommy's got to go pee. And then after you're done, you can go and interact with your baby a whole lot. Speaking of needing to go pee. And then he's hungry. Get that. And then maybe we'll go play for tips. Oops. Eat some yogurt. Alright. I'm just gonna go pee, interact with baby. I'm gonna wait to see the interactions finish before I travel with Ellis. Ellis has gone to bed. Well, I guess he's a little bit tired. Fine, we play for tips tomorrow. Alright, mommy needs some food, and mommy needs some fun. Apparently, playing with your baby, not that much fun. You know why? It's because they're not, like, real people yet. They're just these sort of, like, lumps of flesh. And sometimes make, you know, cute sounds and things like that, but they're not people. Do something fun. Troll the forums again. Sure, do that. You're inspired after trolling the forums. Well, maybe it's time to write another book then. Oh, you haven't finished the last one. Apparently trolling the forums is really fun. God, she's so mean. Alright, then grab one more bite to eat. And then it's playing for tips. Did it even finish his, like, food? I don't think traveling did that. I'm gonna go to the library. Or the museum. Playing music in the library would be kind of stupid. But the museum might not be so bad. I wonder if I can just play the piano. Although, he's got guitar skill. It's not music skill, right? He's got just guitar specifically. So if I were to play the piano, it would be a different skill set. Is that true? It is true. God, this game's got some detail in it. All right, we're just going to set up in front of the museum here. And jam. What time is it? It's, 4 o'clock in the morning. So maybe that explains why there's not much of an audience. Tell you what then, in that case, why don't you just practice a little bit of piano while there's no one here to listen? You can't reach? Can you not go inside the museum? Wait, I'm confused. Did you trap yourself? Okay. What? Oh! Okay. So that's my bad. I changed the height of the foundations at some point. Because foundations are apparently like lot wide. Let me put a little foundation back and then put some stairs here. There we go. Because I was like, oh, with the foundation I couldn't get in there. But yeah, all right, so I messed that up. You practice on the piano. Although apparently it's my son's birthday today. All right, this is not going to work out. We're just going to have to go home. Don't even try playing the piano. You're awful. You acquired the piano skill. Your skill level is... No, don't. Like -5. There, that's how bad it is. Piano's always one of those I really want to learn. Because there's really good piano music out there. So much classical stuff and this and that. I figured, well, I can type. I don't have stupid fingers. I can play piano. And apparently it doesn't exactly work that way. You, pay bills. Alright, we are doing a pretty good job of saving up some money. The mommy's a really good author. Does the baby get auto-age? I have to, like, max out the happiness. Oh, that's the friendship. It's not happiness. Kuat, let's interact with the baby a whole bunch. Make sure we're really good friends. How's the relationship? Just friend and son. Let's make sure we have best friend going on before we go into the next era. Let's give a feeding, change a diaper, bounce. This is just like when you were in my belly, remember? Bounce, bounce, bounce. From all the running. And other activities. Yes, now we're good friends. Excellent. Okay, good. Meanwhile, you have practiced, right? Yes, you just need to play for tips. We might be able to just play for tips outside. I just want you to be home for your son's birthday. Ah, you can now serenade Sims, which he needs for his achievement over here. He needs to become flirty and then serenade someone. Mommy needs to probably water her plants. Hey, what? You go, take a steamy shower, become flirty, and then serenade your wife. She'll like that. How do we do that? Oh, serenade. On the instrument. Oh, we're gonna have to cancel her activity because that's gonna take forever. Try this again. Serenade. Victoria. She reads you poetry. You can serenade her. It's actually kind of cute. Aww. Oh, I like how it's pink notes that are going to her. I'm gonna hit you with my love ray. Brom. Oh, it's actually a really nice song. Musical genius. So he just needs to get some tips now. All right, let's age up the baby. Since it's apparently his birthday anyway. We're here. We're conscious. We're not woohooing for a change. Boom! Gilbert has aged up. Choose a trait and a childhood aspiration. Artistic prodigy. Dreams of succeeding in the art. A rambunctious scamp. Wants to be playful and nimble. A social butterfly. Oh, making friends is hard. Whiz kid. Wants to be the smartest kid in school. Well, I'm trying to think. His mother's already a writer. His father's already a musician. You could go and do the artistic thing and have him become a painter and sort of complete the set. But I'm kind of tempted to go whiz kid and make this kid an astronaut. Because astronauts are awesome. So maybe make him a bookworm for that? Or genius. There we go. I gotta assume genius is good for becoming an astronaut. Right? This kid's a brainiac. And yeah, Gilbert O'Hayes. Let's see. He's got glasses already. I like the, you know, the outfit. He likes pink. That's fine. Nothing wrong with that. He is very uncomfortable. Why? He's super hungry because apparently he hasn't been fed enough. Growing up is hard work, apparently. Listen, Daddy, you're the, like, really good chef here. Why don't you go? Don't make flirty cookies anymore. You guys are going to have to, like, store the libido now. Otherwise, your kids are going to be a little bit squicked out. Make a big party-sized pile of French toast. So everyone can have a little bit of that. We're gonna have to change the room around a little bit. Take that and do that. Put the, oh, we can't put the toy there. He just needs a kid bed. Kids room, bed. Oh, this one's cool. Is it better than that? Uncomfortable in adults? This one is slightly more comfortable. What colors does it come in? Green. It's not bad. It vaguely matches the room, and it looks like the sort of thing like his father would have bought him. His dad's into like music, and he's like, "Oh, my kid will be into music too." No, sorry, your kid's gonna be more into this robot. Your kid's a nerd, man. Well, he's not a nerd. He's actually a genius. His mother's a nerd. We're still making money everywhere, although it does feel like some of the values keep dropping. And I think that's what happens. I'm surprised that Jumpin' Puddles is still in there. I have no idea how it works. Do they just all fade down until they make like $3 or $4, and then they stop? I don't know. What I do know is that we probably need to finish writing that fantasy novel. Dad's making French toast. Kid's eating some cereal. Kid was desperately hungry. Nice that they can have a conversation. I'm saying kid. His name is Gilbert. Oh, I want to tell an unbelievable story. That sounds like dad things to do. You start making stuff up. I love that there's a, what was that? You can scold, but there was a teach valuable lesson. Joke about gross food. Teach valuable lesson. There we go. That's what I want to do. Victoria can write science fiction now. Nice. She's a nerd. She's going to love doing that. Let's play the guitar. Acquired the mental skill. For Gilbert, the wide world of programming, parabolas, and checkmate awaits. Just don't let it get to his head. Okay, hold on. There's a mental skill? Oh, it's something about kids. Oh, okay, hold on. Minds of children may be physically smaller, but they are also less cluttered with junk, like fun facts about llamas or algebra. Kids that can hone their mental muscles early may find themselves more easily able to grasp more complex logic later in life. Mental skill is built on the science table and chessboard. Increasing the skill will unlock new science table potions, computer interactions, and socials. Motor skills. Monkey bars, jungle gym, social skills. Oh, alright. Play games. Just there? Just anywhere? Does he have his own phone? Browse kid-friendly website. Oh, play games. Do you have any inventory? He's got a book. He's got homework right away. Seriously, he hasn't even been to school once. He's already got homework. Well, let's do the homework. So he wants to do homework. He wants to get 2 skills to level 4 and attend school while energized. Have you it's him take a nap or a brisk shower? Okay. And just getting the buff thing, the generic buff thing, is not going to cut it. Because, like putting an object out, like that crystal that was in the exercise room, because it'll go away as soon as he steps out of the house, so he won't go to school energized. So what we want is somewhere in the like the 4-hour window before school, let's have him take a brisk shower. Now the skills are going to be challenging. Right now we actually have nothing in the house that he can use to gain skills. She's still writing her book? She is still writing her book. Well, you know what? We actually have to put a cut in this episode, so we will figure out how to get Gilbert edumacated next time. Thanks for watching, folks. Bye-bye.